Hello, and welcome back to the English Journey podcast. I'm your host, Sarah, and I'm so excited for today's episode. We're going deep on a question we get all the time. How should I actually study English?
And I'm David. It's a huge question, Sarah. I remember feeling so overwhelmed when I started. There are a million apps, YouTube channels, grammar books. Where do you even begin?
Exactly. So today, we're creating your personal blueprint. We're not just going to talk about studying English, we're going to break it down into actionable steps you can start today. We'll cover mindset, the core skills, building a routine, and using technology wisely.
And I'll be sharing what actually worked for me, from my frustrating beginner days to finally feeling confident and fluent. Let's get started.
So, David, before we talk about textbooks or apps, let's talk about the brain. What's the most important thing for a new learner to understand?
Mindset, 100%. You have to believe you can do this. Many people get stuck because they're afraid of making mistakes. You have to see mistakes as feedback, not failure. Every time you mess up, you learn.
I love that. I tell my students, embrace the awkward. It's going to feel strange at first. Your mouth isn't used to making those sounds. Your brain gets tired. That's normal. It's a sign you're growing.
Yes, and linked to mindset is goal setting. I want to be fluent is a dream, not a goal. A goal is specific. Sarah, what's a better goal?
Great point. Instead of be fluent, try, in 3 months, I want to be able to order food confidently in a restaurant and make small talk with the server. In 6 months, I want to understand the main plot of my favorite TV show without subtitles. I want to write a professional email to a colleague without using a translator.
Those are perfect. They are SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. When you have a goal like that, you know exactly what to study. If your goal is to order food, you study food vocabulary, question forms like, what do you recommend, and polite phrases.
So, listener, for the next 5 minutes, press pause, grab a notebook, write down one specific short-term goal for your English. This will be your compass for the rest of your study.
Welcome back. Now, let's get into the meat of it, the 4 core skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. You can't just do one. You need a balanced diet.
Like food. If you only eat pizza, you won't be healthy. If you only study grammar, you won't be able to speak.
Let's start with listening. It's the first skill we develop as babies. How did you train your ear?
I immersed myself in English even when I didn't understand. I started with podcasts for learners like this one. The hosts speak clearly and a bit slower. Then I moved to audiobooks for children and young adults. The language is simpler.
Excellent. And a technique I swear by is active listening. Don't just have English on in the background. Listen to a short clip. Just 1 minute is enough, and try to write down exactly what you hear. Then check the transcript. You'll be amazed at what you missed.
Yes. And for fun, watch movies and TV shows, but use the subtitles strategically. First, watch a scene with English subtitles, then watch it again without any subtitles. Your brain will make the connection.
Okay, the skill everyone is nervous about: speaking. The key here is to create opportunities, even if you're alone.
Absolutely. I talk to myself all the time. I would describe what I was doing. I am making coffee. I am pouring the water. The coffee smells good. It feels silly, but it builds fluency.
I love that. Another great method is shadowing. Find a short audio clip with the transcript, listen to one sentence, pause, and try to imitate the speaker exactly: their rhythm, their intonation, their stress.
And for speaking with others, the internet is your best friend. There are apps like HelloTalk and Tandem, where you can find language partners. You can have a 15-minute video call and just talk about your day. Everyone is there to learn, so it's a safe space.
Let's move to reading and writing. They are often overlooked, but they are crucial for building vocabulary and understanding grammar in context.
For reading, find something you enjoy. Don't force yourself to read Shakespeare. Read comic books, video game news, celebrity gossip blogs, or Reddit threads about your hobbies.
And when you read, don't look up every single word. Try to guess the meaning from context. Only look up the words that keep appearing or are essential to understanding the main idea.
And for writing, it's your chance to be slow and precise. Start a journal. Write 3 sentences a day about how you feel. Use a grammar checker like Grammarly to get instant feedback on your mistakes. You can even write comments on English YouTube videos or social media posts.
The act of producing the language, even in writing, strengthens those neural pathways and makes speaking easier later.
So we have the skills, but how do we fit it all into a busy life? The secret is consistency over intensity.
This is so important. Studying for 4 hours on Sunday and then doing nothing all week is not effective. 20 to 30 minutes every day is far, far better.
Let's design a sample weekly routine for our listener. Monday, 20 minutes listening, podcast plus active listening. Tuesday, 20 minutes vocabulary. Learn 5 new words and review old ones. Wednesday, 20 minutes speaking, shadowing, or language exchange. Thursday, 20 minutes reading, an online article. Friday, 20 minutes grammar. Focus on one point, like past tense. Saturday, 30 minutes fun. Watch a TV show or write a journal entry. Sunday, rest.
That's a fantastic, manageable plan. And for tools, use a spaced repetition system, SRS, for vocabulary. Apps like Anki or Memrise are game changers. They show you words right before you're about to forget them, which locks them into your long-term memory.
And don't forget the humble notebook. Writing things down by hand helps with memory. Have a section for vocabulary, a section for grammar notes, and a section for your own sentences.
Okay, so what about when you're past the beginner stage? The intermediate plateau is real. You feel like you're not improving anymore.
This is where you need to shake things up. Change your materials. If you've been reading news articles, try a novel. If you've been watching sitcoms, try a documentary. Challenge your brain with new accents and more complex topics.
Another advanced strategy is to think in English. Stop translating in your head. When you see a dog, try to think, that's a happy dog, instead of thinking it in your native language and then translating it. This takes practice, but speeds up your fluency immensely.
And finally, motivation. You will have days when you don't want to study. That's normal. On those days, lower the bar. Just watch a 5-minute YouTube video in English. Listen to one English song and read the lyrics. Do something easy to keep the chain going.
And celebrate your wins. Did you understand a joke in a movie? Did you have a successful 5-minute conversation? That's huge. Write it down in your journal. Remember why you started this journey in the first place.
We've covered so much. To recap, start with your mindset and a specific goal. Practice all 4 skills with a balanced routine. Be consistent, use the right tools, and find ways to enjoy the process.
And remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Be patient and kind to yourself. You are capable of amazing things.
Now, we have a couple of quick questions from our listeners. Maria from Brazil asks, is it better to learn British English or American English?
Great question, Maria. It doesn't matter at all. The core of the language is the same. You will be understood by everyone. Choose the one you enjoy more because of the music, movies, or culture. You can always learn the differences later.
And Pedro from Spain asks, how important is pronunciation?
Pronunciation is important for being understood, but you don't need to sound like a native speaker. Having an accent is beautiful. It's part of your story. Focus on clear communication, not perfection. Work on the sounds that are difficult for you, but don't stress about it.
Wonderful advice. Thank you, David, for such a practical and inspiring conversation.
Thank you, Sarah. It was a pleasure.
That's all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who is also on their English journey.
You can find the show notes with all the resources we mentioned, the app names, learning strategies, and more on our YouTube channel.
Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and enjoy the journey.